as bands and as the time went on, and with brass instruments and guitar players were just wanting more and more volume. So the next set of guitars that Hans will be playing, that is a triple lot body. It's slight. Let me go back to the first one with they call that a grand concert, and that might be 13 and a half, the lower bout. The double lot is 14 inches. So going from the Washburn to the Martin in that lower bout, and a lot of the majority of the sound of the guitar is coming from that bottom bout and the top moving. So then going into the L00s and the L1s and the ones he just played, that's 14 3/4. So it's a slight difference. Now the next set, the OM or the triple O body size, is going into a 15 and a half inch. So again, we were looking for more volume. Horn players were getting louder, banjo players were getting louder, and you couldn't hear the guitar player.
Horn players always get louder.
So this guitar, Washburn, and a lot of people aren't familiar with this company, but they were as well known in their day as Martin and Gibson, or made as many guitars. And this guitar, again, is Brazilian rosewood with an Adirondack. Now, Adirondack was just a spruce that was available coming from the East Coast here. And then the availability of it, it seemed like Sitka spruce took over in the 40s. So all these guitars are Adirondack top guitar and X-brace for steel string.
And you have the V-neck, right? That's typical for the Gibson, where the neck is kind of a, instead of like slightly round, it's more like a V shape. You need a, I mean, for me it's a little harder to play the V-neck. It's like a lot of, don't have big hands per se.
It takes adjusting to any of these older guitars, but it's better than that the player adjusts and people say, well, let me shave this guitar down. Let me put this speed neck on this.
No shaving guitars.
But this would be a good comparison. I don't know that we'll pick up the volume difference. This is a very comfortable guitar, size-wise. And then he's going to play a Martin next to that. That's the same 15 inches, but it's joined at the 12th fret. So you'll see that the bridge is different. But let's see what our ears are telling us and what Hans thinks about this particular sweetheart.
is I play a similar size, I think. Yeah.
Yes, your Santa Cruz.
My Santa Cruz is the same size. So that's kind of, I feel instantly like there's a, the wood resonates with my stomach. Probably the stomach size and the guitar size have to be somehow, you know, similar. Let's see the Martin. Same size. That's a 60, right? 63.
That guitar actually was born a classical guitar. And the top got damaged so much that the luthier took this guitar, he put an Adirondack top like they had in the 30s, and he braced it like a 30s first year production
Wow.
triple lot. So
Like
it's a little bit of a hybrid, but it's kind of the different feel and a different sound that I think a 12
You know,
has.
what's interesting there is that you say that that was a classical guitar. I did not know that it was a classical guitar. But, I mean, it was, you know, when I had it, when I tuned it, it wanted to have something in a classical vein. It didn't want to have the blues. It didn't want to have a jazz thing. It wanted something that is really, there is some clarity in classical music, you know? Beautiful guitar. In the back, check out the back. That is very, very cool. All right, what's next?
Well, now we're moving on to, again, as we're saying, here we're going from 13 inches, 14 inches, 15 and a half. Now the jazz and the big band era came.